How about this? How about this? I thought about doing this before. The name Fett4Hire. What it is, where it came from, because I've only really been doing. I don't even know what to call it. The graphics or whatever I've been doing for the last few years. Okay. So let me just get into making these pictures, making the graphics. Okay. Over the last few years, I've made pictures for a lot of people in our community, YouTube, Twitter, stuff like that. And I don't typically ask for any kind of payment. I've asked for certain things that I thought were super cool. Couple challenge coins I designed for people. Maybe some shirts that were cooler. Cardinal Sin was one of them. I did a lot of stuff for. He sent me some stuff because I thought it was pretty cool. But as far as payment, I don't take payment. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I only started doing this because I couldn't do anything else. This I don't know. So when I do things for people and they ask me how much do you want, they're kind of astonished when I say, just give me a shout out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, but you're for hire. Your services are for hire. No, it's not. Fett4Hire is just, it's been my handle for probably 20 years off and on all forms of social media. Because I was late getting into the computer game. We didn't get a computer until probably 2000, sometime in 2000. And the first thing I joined, oddly enough, was the Ibanez Guitar Forum. You remember back in the day when they had forums and stuff? And so I joined the Ibanez Guitar Forum as myself, whatever. And at some point, I noticed a post by someone who had a Boba Fett profile picture. And then I read their name. And, I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago, but I remember this dude's name because it was so cool. His name was, and if you're out there listening, which I doubt you are, but his name was, I still remember you, his name was Fett's Next Bounty. And I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you can do that? You can do that on the internet? You don't have to be yourself? You can be Boba Fett? I was like, I fucking love Boba Fett. I'm Boba Fett. But I didn't want to just be Boba Fett. So I thought, well, how am I going to be Boba Fett without being Boba Fett? So, I thought, he's a bounty hunter. And his services are for hire. So I'll be Fett4Hire. And I wrote it out, and it was, Fettforhire. And I thought, but I'm a metalhead. That doesn't look metal. If Fett4Hire was a band, how would I spell it? And that's 4. Fett 4, the number 4, Hire, Fett4Hire. So that's where it came from. That's where Fett4Hire came from. It has nothing to do with charging for anything. It's just bounty hunter for hire. And so that's where I'm at. And as long as I did the face reveal today, I might as well just throw this out there. My real name is Corey. You're welcome to call me Corey. You can call me Fett still. It doesn't matter. It's not a big secret because things I've done. I mean, I've been working with Raymond Feliciano on his Dolphin Wars novels for the last couple of years, and I'm credited in the book. Full name. So if you want my full name, just buy the book and you'll find it in there. But anyway, yeah, Corey, Fett4Hire. We're getting real personal today. Am I the evil genius? I'm certainly not a genius, that's for sure. The evil genius. Sorry about that. Let's talk about that. Why I've adopted the evil genius moniker is because I find it hilarious. It was given to me. I basically have to give that credit to Raymond Feliciano because he called me it multiple times. I forget, was it evil genius or Doomcock called me some. All in this one day, I was called like an evil genius or a diabolical genius. I forget, certain evil genius type things. And I was like, maybe I should run with that. Because what's funny to me about that is I'm not evil, nor am I a genius. So it's kind of like calling a big fat guy, tiny. That's what I find. I find it funny. The evil genius tagline makes me smile because I'm not evil and I'm not a genius.